I know you're dropping some hints to see if I can reconsider Michael's punishment.
Oh my God, that would be so great, baby.
No, me here, yeah. You know, I say it directly, but me know.
You know me then.
Yeah, you did.
Well, me with knowledge of the situation, so far you've given him the silent treatment, and him not going to class party, or the punishment that you put forward of him not going to the class party, yeah, that would hurt him. But there's two sides to this. He has hope that you'll forgive him and allow him to go.
This man tell me same in prayer.
He's praying, so.
And now for our featured presentation. Alright guys, so Michael and I have a little beef because he did something and I had to discipline him about it. And yes, I didn't spare the rod because I do not intend to spoil my child. I believe in the scripture. However, I'm thinking of a compromise. You didn't see all of everything. You're going to see a conversation that he and I had. You're going to see a conversation that I have with, I call it a council meeting or a committee meeting. I'll talk with his mom and sister. You're going to see that conversation too. Because discipline is important, and we're in a society, where the children, are just growing up by YouTube or TikTok or whatever the case is. We don't let him have any TikTok on his phone. The most he'll have is YouTube. But if the children are not given guidance and if they're not given discipline, right, they become wayward and they become, they call it now, a misfit. Let me say, what is a misfit? They don't become the best they can be. Right? They don't become the best they can be. And Michelle and I, we try our best to do right by, our children. And I know that Michael needs, we have to pay a lot more attention to him, as I think everybody in the society, every parent, all parents, our boys are most at risk. You understand? So we have to give them the necessary attention, the necessary discipline that is required, so that they can become the best they can be. We're not comparing anybody, that they can be the best they can be. So he has been wanting to go to this class party because he didn't get to go last year, and his mother came to me and reminded me about it. However, she is in agreement with the discipline action that we are taking, because I told him he's not going to go to the party. Don't look for any Christmas present because of what he did, right? And you see the conversation he and I had in the week here. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to have a little committee meeting, talk to his mother and his sister, get their viewpoint, and then I will break to him the decision that has been taken. His mother don't know what I'm thinking. His sister don't know. He doesn't know what I'm thinking. I just told him in the conversation, you will see what I told him, and then we will decide what happened, because there has to be a penalty to your action, and I want Michael to learn from us, to learn from now that there are penalties to the decision that you take. Yes, and so this video started out that way, guys, and Yeah, none of them don't know I'm doing the video, but I thought this was a lesson that we need to, show to others. And of course, we're a family here on the Conversation with Elise. So a situation happened, so Michael has been disciplined for it, but he wants to go to a class party, and I have had a conversation with him, and so check it out and see where we go from here. Alright guys, stay tuned. You understand why I'm upset with you?
Yes, sir.
Why would you lie to me, Michael? Part of it is not you what you did in it. The fact that you look in the face and lied to me. You know how hurtful that is. That you, my own son, literally lied to me over foolishness, but not even so foolish because you know what you do was wrong. Right? You had your share, and I had my share. And it's hard to even think, Michael, that you just sit down there and tell me, saying you didn't do it, I know you did. Like, how you do that? What that come to your mind? Alright, hear the situation now. I can't say, right, because I know you want to go to the party, and honestly, what is it? So let's talk about it. Let's talk. If you go to, what can you do? Or what can you say to me, Michael, regarding the situation that is going to let me reconsider going to the Christmas party?
What do you mean by reconsider?
Meaning, I'll think about sending you. What can you say to me for me to reconsider my decision to not let you go? If I reconsider it, I may allow you to go.
Maybe because I didn't go last year and I can apologize of what I did. It's a lie. That's why I'm upset.
But do you understand the deepness of it, Michael, that I'm trying to get your mind to be honest, one, but two, to not trouble what is not yours.
The reason why I keep telling lies is because I always think if I tell the truth that I might get beaten.
So how about this? Alright, fair enough. Well, how about telling me the truth and giving me an opportunity to say to correct you rather than telling me a lie? One. Two, how about when you have the thought to do something that you know is not right, how about not? How about thinking about it and choosing not to do it? Because I'm sure when you thought of it, didn't you think when you thought of doing what you did, you don't think it was right? So what was it that they was stop you from doing it? Why you never say, you know, daddy gonna be upset with me for this, or mom would be upset with me, anything at all, anybody at all, they will not be pleased if I did this. What is it that is in your mind that didn't help you to stop? All right, go ahead. Your desire for it, for the thing,
What do you mean?
because you wanted it, your appetite for it, whatever you want, whatever you saw that you wanted, your desire for it.
I was just being greedy.
All right, straight up. So how are you going to approach things differently now, Mike? That is a question I want to ask you.
Start telling the truth from now. Because if I don't tell the truth, I might get punished.
No, that is one.
The lie.
That is no. But what I'm saying, what are you going to do differently when you see something that you know is not yours, or you know that you
I'll
shouldn't?
just leave it alone.
You have to, Michael. If you don't leave it alone, Michael, you're gonna get yourself in trouble. You're gonna get us, your parents, in trouble. You're gonna be disappointing your sister. Why? Because I know you won't trouble other people things outside of the house. But then again, I can't say that you won't, because you do it in the house. So if you do it in the house, who says you won't do it outside? Who said you won't do it in class? Who said you won't do it to your friends? And then now, you do it outside the house, and then people now go embarrass you. You embarrass we. Right? You embarrass we, your family. That don't look good, that don't feel good, Michael.
Yes, I understand.
And Michael, if you do understand, let it be the last time this happens.
Yes, Dad.
Do you hear me, Michael?
Yes, Dad.
Let it be the last time this happens. No, I'm not telling you that I'm going to let you go. I'm telling you, I'm going to consider it. You understand? So, you pray, you talk to Jesus, whatever you need to do. And if he says to me, all right, give you an opportunity to go, I will. But if not, you'll know. All right, boss?
Mm-hmm.
Cover it, Father. Cover it. Alright, so I notice I know you're dropping some hints to see if I can reconsider Michael's punishment.
Oh my god, that would be so great, baby.
No, me hear ya. You know, I want to say it directly, but me know. Yeah, you know. So the question is, what? So come out straight with it. What is it?
All right. Basically, Jay and I have spoke about it. Even behind your back, we were saying, because I was saying, Jordan, I spoke to Daddy, about just lessen Michael punishment a little, just because this is his last year in primary, and he really wanted to be at class party, because he wasn't there last year. We saw one of his little friend, and it's like, come in class party, and he was like, don't mention it, man. Don't mention it, dude, because I'm taught. And me said, don't act as if you don't deserve the punishment. So little boy was like, no, mommy, don't punish him. Punish him off. Well, little boy, I don't really know him, but he's one of his classmates. And why that came up too is because little boy said, you have a car? Some said, what? Didn't I discipline you already about taking your cars to school? So look, but was no mommy, it's just me letting him out of my car. He's going to do some joins or what them are trying. But Mr. Michael know that he should not be doing this. Cause just in
So he
case
gave the guy
problem.
he switched.
Anyway, it's
No, he
not.
switched cars.
No, he said it's not a switch.
So Michael is going to they call him
modify the car for him. So I said, matter of fact, find the car and give back the boy. Because parents like me had overthink. So he was searching out the bag like boy help me because he had a lot of pockets on his school bag. So Michael said, darn, I left it on my desk. So the boy said, no problem, tomorrow get it. So I said, so I was making up my face, but two little boys there don't want to embarrass you. So I said, so you deserve the punishment. So little boy, I don't know, he's like I don't know if him
detective.
get him had, mommy, don't punish him. I'm don't ask him, I'm like you little boy. And so I'm kinda simmer. Anyway, so I was saying to Jordan now that Jordan and I was talking because she was doing her work around the table and I was sewing. So Jordan said, how was I talk to Dad? I'm saying, yeah, because I don't want your father to feel like I'm discrediting the punishment that he instilled because you did the right thing. So I think it would seem like I'm undermining you, so I don't want to go back to you. Because they ask you already and you say, no. So Jordan said, let me talk with him. So after a while now, I don't know what, he wasn't here, he was he was sleeping. That was in the night. So Jordan said, and a matter of fact, we're glad we're having this talk while he's not awake because we don't want him feel like him have people when he can lean upon when he's wrong. So Jordan said, I'll talk to Dad. But I don't remember like something else came up and we said, we start laughing and said, Michael. So Jordan was saying, and no, I was saying, sometimes because when I was small, I did similar thing. And I said the embarrassment of the discipline helped me to to change my
and think about it.
Right. So Jordan said, wow, but with that being said, I wonder if we should, because Jordan said, furthermore, this is something he's going to remember for life because he honestly wanted to be at the party because he didn't go last year, and he and this present class, they're like a family because they're a bond where in which they talk about each other, talk online and the teacher, so they can see. And then he approached me now. I'm coming back to that story. So Michael approached me when I went to pick him up day before it and said, Mommy, you can help me to pray? So I was startled. So I said, why you not gonna pray? Why you want me to pray? So I said, Mommy, it's the class part. And Mr. Mikey, Daddy already made his decision, Hear him now. But Friday is a far way off, Mommy. How about we pray? Anything can happen, say God can do it. So I was touched and I said, this little boy.
No, we remember. No, he. I mean, not that we're not praying with him, but then I guess he's now realizing that prayer can change things. All right.
So because I was even saying that to Jason Jen, he was asleep, so we're cracking up. So back to the story with me and Jason. Jason, Jason, Michael, we feel his pain, but it's as if it's a perfect moment to teach him a lesson. So Jason, you know what? I'm just gonna let it play out, Let us not say anything to Daddy. If Daddy came back to you, Mommy, and said, I've been thinking about it, maybe I should let him go, then we know that will be the right thing. But let us not try to, influence your decision because your decision was right. So you coming back now, it kind of...
Well, ask you get your thoughts and I make a decision. Because, guys, as I was, it's important that we, our sons are most vulnerable in this time and age because there's a whole lot of stuff to influence in, right? So, whether Christian or not, you want to ensure that boy, you especially with the boys, you be as strong as you need to, and at the same time, release some of the strength because you don't want him to get
wayward?
No, man. You don't want him to get them internalize the thing, man. Them internalize.
Traumatized?
No. Them internalize. No, man. There's a word.
I'm trying to think the line that you
You say to me like you have it inside, and you know, resentment,
Oh, resentment.
right? So you don't want them to develop. Instead of seeing the discipline behind it and the essence of the discipline, there's the resentment that will develop because you know you never have to behave so, and you know it's the last, and you know instead of it working in a positive way, it turns in a negative way. So
And you have a
I'm
point.
careful with that. You
Yeah.
understand?
You're on point with that because he said to me the day before the day he bring up the prayer. I think I said it to you, and maybe I don't know if you heard where he said, well, he was basically speaking, and I think either me or Jordan jumped in. He said, "What's it Saturday? It's gonna be Saturday, but it's not Sunday when you were at work and we didn't get to go to church." He was like, "I know what I'm gonna do. What are the blue, you know? I'm gonna give Daddy the silent treatment. He's giving me the silent, but his body, you know, he cannot handle when you don't speak with him. So I'm saying, I'm gonna give Daddy that silent treatment." So I think in America, I think it's
So he's not putting up a defiance.
right. So if you notice, like when he's in your presence alone, he most it.
I mean, walk up, I know when I stay up on me, but the truth
He
is,
want you to say
me
something.
not, yeah.
But we did interject. We said, "Job, Michael." Either Jordan did it first, and then I explained. I think Jordan said, "You're missing the point. That is not giving you silent treatment because he wants to give you the silent treatment. That is giving you the silent treatment for you to realize how severe the situation is and what you have done." Oh yes, Jordan said it first. He was at the grill. Jordan was there, and I think I was in and out making breakfast Sunday morning. And Jordan said, "So you need to think about what you did." So he said, "All right, you don't be impatient." Yes, I hear you. So when I heard that, now I came out and I said, "Michael, we understand what you're saying, but look at what it is you have done, how Daddy would normally treat you and deal with you. So you need to understand that your actions don't only affect you, it's affecting Daddy as well, because you know that he's upset with you, and he's upset that he have to be upset with you for you to get the message." And then, you know, he roll up on the bill and yes, you know, so
No, I think, and I think you're not. I don't think you're saying you'll get over it and move on. But the truth is, I think, like, I thought about saying, you know what, just don't care. Make him feel it. You know, if for the party, even though it's a film fault, he will not forget it, right? But at the same time, I think about Christ and say, boy, other things that we deserve we don't get, like our punishment. Not that God spares from everything, but then there are things that He does deliver us from. So when I say to myself, all right, and everything that you deserve you get from God. So you have to just do the same thing. So I'm reconsidering. That's all
and
I'm
he's
saying.
sorry. He said it repeatedly. I'm saying, "Yes, Michael."
Yeah, but to say he does say he's sorry about stuff, and him still go back and do it.
That's true, but this time around, I'm not lobbying for him, but his behavior, his demeanor, because it's the first you've been so upset with him so long. So it's as if each day, certain time, you see like he go in the chair and he sits and he's looking at myself.
Yeah, but if I look because my hopes will make him go to the party.
I think he's coming to peace with it, because this morning he said to me, "Well, if I guess tomorrow is the last day of school," and I said, "Today." So him said, "No, mommy, today is Wednesday." I said, "Today is Wednesday." I said, "Mr. said today Thursday, no." And him said, "No, it's tomorrow." So I said, "Tomorrow." And him said, "Yeah, yeah, tomorrow is my last day." So, you know, he hadn't said it to me from, you know, even yesterday. He haven't. But coming up in the evening, and so it seemed like he made peace, because when he tried on the stuff that we bought for him to wear and before the whole thing, he must say, boy. And he said, "Sure." And I said, "Well, that's how life is. When you do something wrong, you just have to stand the consequences." So you don't hear him say like, "Me no again," and so it's like he just bear it, or he take his phone, or him say, "Alright, mommy, after I eat, I'm gonna bed and do my homework." So he gets enough time to dissect that you're not joking, you're serious.
Alright guys, so That's mommy's version. I'll talk to Jay and hear what she has to say. Yeah. Alright, so Jordan, this is the plan. In real life, I know Mike has been dropping his hints because I feel like he's not dropping hints with including your mom. So I am thinking, I just had a conversation with your mommy. I'm thinking about reconsidering him going to the party, although I think it's a just punishment. What are your thoughts on it? I'll still have to make the last decision, but I think it's something that he needs to learn, because if he doesn't, I think if it not hurt him in a way where, Mr. Hurt him, mean like something I really want, because of what he did. I feel like him not gonna learn. And I think, as I said to your mommy, it's in these times that the boys are most vulnerable to the society. So I want to do my best, and by extension, you and your mom, to keep Mikey on the street on it, because lying isn't a good thing. So yes, I applied the rod, because I'm not going to spoil my child. But what do you think? What do you think I should let him go to the party? What are your views?
Well, the fact say, what has he done? Wait, counter question. What has he done to show you that him feel bad?
No, the truth is I've not been talking to him because I wanted to understand how much it hurt me more than it's not just about what he did, but the fact that he did it and then he looked me in the eye and tell me, say, never do it.
So have you picked up on how he, but with not
No,
talking,
all I'm seeing is remorse. He tries to talk to me, then I realize him not talking to me, but he never want to change the price of rice. In the sense that he wants me to talk, but I'm just showing him that, listen, this thing serious, and me not act like it's not serious to me. My son, and me not want to feel like, say, oh, you can do this and this. Oh, it's nothing. It is something, because habits grow.
Well, me with knowledge of the situation, so far you've given him the silent treatment, and him not going to class party, or the punishment that you put forward of him not going to the class party, yeah, that would hurt him. But there's two sides to this. He has hope that you'll forgive him and allow him to go.
His mother tell me him praying.
He's praying, so that's one thing. But also, I think a better punishment would have been to take with the phone, because that's something where him live pan daily. But so I know that. But the class
party. So you're recommending that?
No, but you already get this. You already get this. Okay, you already get this punishment.
No, are you suggesting a swap?
No, at this point, it loses effectiveness to me if you swap it. Make sure use the phone as the punishment if this happens again. That way, or maybe not. I don't know how to put it, because you don't want to make it seem like there'll be another choice, there'll be another opportunity, right?
I expect this something again.
Alright, from an outsider standpoint, the class party thing is very important to him, with it being his last one in primary school. Because from experience in high school, that's not really that doesn't really happen regularly. Because throughout high school, there was the high school I went to, they kept having to do they kept planning class parties, but they never actually amount to anything, either because of lack of interest or people just swamped with schoolwork for even care about it. So seeing as how that can change as you transition into high school, I would say let him go, but have like a good talk with him about it. Like in recapping this week since his lying incident, have a strong talk to him about it. But the other side of it is that because you've already built up that this punishment is final, you going back and it could make it seem in the future that he'll do something wrong, and yes, you'll say this,
but then I switch.
But then you might switch, and you don't want to give him that hope. So maybe the swap with the phone does have to happen. So it's either you go class party or you lose the phone for like a month or a week. So maybe that could show that there's still a consequence.
But if his exam's not done, so what?
So it's still an effect, because exams finish and no phone. That rough.
All right.
That's That's
because
it.
he was what I was thinking. I was thinking that what I kind of felt, I didn't want it to build up a resentment rather than understand that this is about your future and how you think and you apply yourself to things. So I didn't want him to feel like, God, you know, make me go, yo, me done, we're not chatting. Yeah, but I'm not saying
No,
that
but he's
that
been
he would say
trying to
that
talk
words.
to you, so there's no resentment towards you.
No, not to me. To the fact that I've been to the punishment. In other words, it working in a negative than in a positive. That me makes
I don't get it. Like resentment to not going to the party because of what he did.
resentment to any form of punishment, and then it turns sour.
Resentment towards. I don't understand resentment towards punishment.
Meaning like something where you think supposed to work in a good way, turn in a bad way. In his mind.
To me, let me try to go down to his way of thinking. To me, you get a punishment because you do something wrong, right? The scale of the punishment
Is dependent on the scale of the crime, as it were.
I guess. I don't understand the resentment.
All right. Bottom line is, I just want him to now see where him go wrong, understand it's serious, and make a change from now. I'm saying bend the tree for it young.
Well, my suggestion is make him go class party, no phone for a week. That way the consequence is still there. So yes, him feel bad about what him do. You're able to say, all right, this is the last class party, so you're going to go, but no phone for a week. My suggestion.
Your suggestion.
To have the consequence still be applied to the situation. And to make him know, so just because you gave him a second chance doesn't mean there still isn't a consequence. All wrapped up to say nobody lie no more. Kind of make no sense. You never know what can happen. It's like you giving him a punishment to lying is you giving him like a minuscule amount of the actual consequence it could be in the future. So yeah.
Point taken. All right, Michael, look like you have some good lawyers. So I'll tell you what my decision is. And guys, you can tell me if I made the right decision. Leave your comment in the comment section, because this is something that is very serious to me. My mother had to do what she had to do, and she been a tree from young, and I'm a better man for it. So you guys can let me know. So Mike, let's see what happens. Cool? All right, this is a lawyer. Let's see next lawyer.
You better pay me.
Okay, you're hard, if anything. If I decide.
I'm not going to public customer.
You understand why I was mad with you?
Yes.
Alright, and we spoke about this, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. What is the compromise you're willing to make if I make you go to the class party? Because I have an
What does
idea.
that word mean? What does that word come?
You'd watch YouTube a lot, what compromise means?
I don't know.
Alright, let's make a deal. Let's have a negotiation. If I let you go to the class party, what will you give up? I'm giving you an opportunity to bargain. No, that is a no.
That's a must one.
Line is a must. That's not the issue. Alright, so here's my proposal.
Something that a lot about would do.
No, here's my proposal. So for the next week, for the next 2 weeks, you're not gonna have your phone.
Would you rather that? To go to the party?
So it's either that or you don't go to the party.
Go to the party.
So for the next 2 weeks, you don't have your phone. And if I see on your phone, look, that's it. That is our next shopping. Right, we have piano. So we're going to the class party. This is no joke. The reason I was mad at you, Michael, because I don't want you to develop a certain practice. No, I'm serious, you know. Right? There's one of the things where we influence young men and men have argued that you have to take it serious. In the future, Michael, you're willing to hear no. In other words, if you see something you want, you're willing to hear no. this time, the other things that you may need or you may want, you can hear a yes on. But if you go behind or backside, do something enough to do, you know, jeopardizing all the rest of your things that you could have had. You understand what I say? We're laughing and I'm laughing too. So make sure that going forward, you don't show what is not yours. If you see something you want, you ask. If you ask and you know, come to yourself and easy. Right? Because if you go and show what is not yours, you put yourself in a situation that you don't want to live with. And these are lessons that we are things that you already know, but we're encouraging from here. Where the money, where you say? You say
$1,000.
just make him careless with him.
He more pay to them.
Them says 2.5.
If you get back 500.
Yeah. So just know say Mark, just know say you doing it because you're ready for your benefit and your benefit, alright? Cool. Have a good time, boy.
Thanks.
Anyway guys, later. See you the next one. Blessings.